here in a moment. Okay, and here comes our second pen of these great Red Angus fall bulls. They're very uniform. They'll look much like the first pen we looked at, and they'll look much like the third pen we're going to look at. Again, these bulls are August-September born bulls, and this year some of these bulls born right into the middle of October. These bulls are calved on grass. We check them once a day. Our men ride the pastures in the morning, tag them and weigh the calves from the day before, and that's all we see of them for another 24 hours. So we really believe that these cattle can and should look after themselves if you have the right kind of genetics that don't take nursemaiding. So as we move this second pen of red bulls around, this pen actually has some of our higher performing red bulls in it. They're big stout bulls with 18-month weights exceeding 1,500 pounds. You can see I mean, they look like 2-year-old bulls. They've got the length, they've got the balance, they've got the body depth, and most of these bulls again have birth weights in the 70s and 80s. So true convenience cattle, and that's the kind of cattle that you'll find throughout all our bull lines here at MC Quantock. They're cattle that make your life easier, not more difficult. And in today's cattle business, we have enough challenges without having to spend too much time with the cattle. So these bulls are big and thick and stout. You can see this particular bull, as we look at him here, has lots of guts and lots of depth. And you know, if you're feeding a pen of steers that look like that, they would do very well. If you're selling feeder calves that look like that, you're going to top the market. And we've accomplished all this with birth weights which are far below the breed average. And that comes from having a disciplined program over a long time and actually line breeding these cattle to build in the uniformity and build in the characteristics that we want. So these fall bulls have been a real success story everywhere we've sent them. Fall bulls, you know, really are the answer. They're obviously bigger, stouter, and tougher than the yearlings you're going to buy other places. They're going to go out and breed your cows and come in and still have some condition on them and not have the huge meltdown you see on yearling bulls. And we'll just move this second pen of Red Angus fall bulls around a little more for you before we send them out of the ring here. Again, appreciate the thickness at 14 months that you're seeing in these bulls. And here's the last pen of reds we're going to look at this morning. These are pen 3 Red Angus fall bulls as they gallop into the ring here. I should mention we do also have a set of 25 fully 2-year-old bulls, a lot of May-born bulls from our new May calving program. We won't run them this morning just in the interest of time. Again, they're very similar bulls to these. Fall bulls just 6 months older. So this is where we've got some real standout bulls here in pen 3. Bulls with massive body size, and you can see that as they come toward you here. These red bulls, you know, I guess we've been at it a long time, and I really love Red Angus cattle. I just think they're so versatile, and they cross well with absolutely everything. We've got light birth weight lines of bulls that are really light in the 70s and will still give you calves with thickness and pay weight to sell. I don't agree with the philosophy that you have to have an extremely tiny calf. He needs to be small when he's born, but he damn sure needs the ability to grow, and that's what these bulls have. So you can use this kind of a bull on your heifers and still have the convenience and still get calves with enough pay weight to sell. The other good thing about these fall bulls is that they're big enough to go out right now and breed those big exotic cows that you may have that you want to downsize a little bit. These bulls fit right in the middle of the beef spectrum. They're thick and beefy. They're little when they come. They gain like heck after that. These bulls are 14 months old, and you know, you can see the thickness and the beef-making qualities they obviously have. Lots of sexual maturity. These bulls have scrotal circumferences just like the 2-year-olds. So we'll walk these fall bulls around a little more before we're done looking at them here. And so I would just mention that I'm available to talk about bulls at any time. You can call me 1-800-561-2855. I'd really encourage you to consider using our sight unseen option. You know, I'd be pleased to bring you any of these good bulls we're looking at to your ranch next spring anywhere in Western Canada with a complete satisfaction on arrival guarantee. We do a lot of this and it works very, very well for our customers. This pen of red fall bulls certainly will have some of the top bulls in the sale in it, and you can see why. I mean, these bulls, it wouldn't matter what color you painted them, they would be good beef animals. That's the last of our Red Angus fall bulls.